Okay, we've got another 03 YZ250F video for you today. As if you haven't noticed, 99% of my videos right now are all regarding the 03 YZ250F until we get this finished. Today we're going to focus on the clutch, and I'm going to show you how to install that. First thing you'll want to do, which a lot of people, I don't know if other guys do this, but temporarily put your Kickstarter on, and there's a reason why. Basically, if you go ahead and you put this in here, there's no particular way it goes. There's just a gear here that has to line up with these gears. And it's a little tricky to get on. Sometimes it doesn't go on perfect each time. So you think you've got it seated. Well, kick your Kickstarter. You can see it's not seated. Basically, that gear is spinning. So I always like to just temporarily put that on. And when it's seated, and it may take a little bit of finesse, especially if you have this outer case on like I do. If you don't, you could spin this gear and it makes it a little easier, but I had already put this case on and didn't feel like taking it back off because I wanted to get some other things done. So you can also push it in while you're kind of turning the gear, see if that helps. Not spin this a little bit more. Like I said, if you do have that case off, it is quite a bit easier. But chances are you're going to be changing your clutch while it's in the bike, so this is a good way to do this. Plus you'll already have the kickstand on, or the Kickstarter on in the bike, so just keep on kind of turning it, maybe fiddling with this, trying to get the gear to seat. Just different combinations, and it's usually, there we go, it's usually not this hard. It doesn't even won't take that long, but here you go. You can see when it's engaged. Yes, if we've got it all the way engaged. Yeah, see there it wasn't, felt like it was engaged, but it was not. And chances are it's this oil pump gear here. It's the main culprit. There you go. See how it went all the way in? Now you've got it engaged. If you go to kick it, it's you'll have compression. So I can't really, there you go. So we've got that part done. Now we'll move on to the next part, and we'll be right back. Okay, continuing on with the clutch. We've got the washer we just set in place here. We're going to put the push rod in. It's got two different ends. You just notice here, this end here goes in first. Then you have a ball right here. Go ahead and put that in. Set that in place, push it back with the plunger. There we go. Don't want to put this in yet because we have to put the hub assembly on first. Then you want to put the hub assembly on. There you go. And it goes really no particular way. Then you've got your springs that you've got to put on. Now they do go a certain way. This one here goes on first. It's flat, and if you'll notice, there is a painted side on it. That goes facing you. The other one, it has got a little bit of a concave to it. Again, painted side facing you. So we've got that on there. Next you want to put your washer on. I did get a new washer, and unfortunately I lost it, so I'm using the old one that I have. And then your nut. And go ahead and tighten those down. Also, if you'll notice on this washer, there are two places where it actually seats. Put your nut on, and then tighten it down to spec. Now you will either need a clutch holder tool that kind of wraps around here, or you can use your impact wrench. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. I'll be using the impact method, and then we'll move on to the next step. Stay tuned.